What if tomorrow's mirror showed a sea of identical faces staring back, each one a perfect copy of you, blurring the line between self and stranger forever? Hold on tight, because we're re-exploring what if we were all clones, and the gut-wrenching ethics of human cloning that could redefine humanity or tear it apart. Hit that like if you're ready to question your own uniqueness and dive into the moral maze. And let's unravel this identity-shaking mystery together. Think of human cloning as a cosmic photocopier, duplicating not just bodies but potentially souls, turning the unknown into a personal echo chamber where every face in the crowd whispers what makes me me. We've toyed with the idea since Dolly the sheep sparked headlines decades ago, but now it's urgent, like a ticking ethical bomb in our labs, weighing survival against the sanctity of individuality. It's raw. In a world chasing cures and immortality, cloning promises miracles but risks commodifying life, stripping away the quirks that make us human. Fresh trends underscore this. At 2025, Japanese policy shift allowed creating human embryos from stem cells without sperm or eggs, igniting global debates on designer babies and identity theft at the genetic level. And get this, surveys this year from bioethics forums show over 60% of experts fear cloning could exacerbate inequality, with the wealthy crafting perfect heirs while others grapple with overpopulation echoes like an elephant on your chest pressing down on society's fragile balance. This isn't abstract sci-fi, it's a wake-up call, anchoring our timeless curiosity in the quest for progress amid survival's harsh edges. Drop in the comments, would meeting your clone thrill you or terrify you? Tag a friend who'd have their mind blown by this, because these aha moments hit home. X threads are buzzing with raw takes, like one viral storm where users debate how cloning could erase uniqueness, turning family trees into assembly lines and sparking identity crises that echo through generations. A twisty revelation that makes the abyss stare back with your own eyes. Now, let's paint the current landscape, where scientists wrestle this ethical beast with the passion of trailblazers on a razor-thin edge. Meet the researchers in Japan's labs, who this August pushed boundaries by crafting embryo-like structures from skin cells, a breakthrough that nearly faltered under regulatory scrutiny, but triumphed when early tests showed viable development without traditional reproduction. These aren't cold cloners, they're driven dreamers, like the team who dodged a near-miss when initial experiments risked genetic glitches, only to refine techniques that could heal infertility, but stir fears of a cloned underclass. Humanized attention. Picture a dimly lit conference in Geneva this spring where ethicists and biologists clashed over a 2025 report highlighting how cloning for organs could save millions but commodify bodies, a narrative arc that left attendees buzzing with both hope and horror. And the bizarre discoveries keep emerging. Therapeutic cloning, tweaking cells to grow replacement tissues, has advanced with 2025 trials showing promise for Parkinson's relief. But ethical snags like embryo destruction fuel bans in places like several European nations, where lawmakers cite the slippery slope to full human copies. Semantic searches light up with viral clips of debates, threads weaving tales of how cloned animals still face health woes like shortened lifespans, a near-miss reminder that human trials could amplify those risks saved by gene editing tweaks that flip the script toward safer horizons. One post dives into the yuck factor, that instinctive revulsion to identical humans, blending real-time buzz from Reddit deep dives where users share stories of twins grappling with shared identities, underscoring the psychological toll. It's tense storytelling. Triumphs like stem cell embryos bypassing fertility barriers, balanced by funding hurdles from wary governments yet private ventures, pour billions into biotech hubs, as ex-chatter from ethicists notes, overcoming doubts with predictive models that outpace old fears. These pioneers aren't just copying life, they're forcing us to confront the depths untold of what it means to be one of kind, uncovering glows in the genetic dark that whisper secrets from our evolutionary blueprint. Looking ahead, the ripple effects are electrifying. What if cloning becomes our toolkit for a bolder humanity? Optimistic speculation sees AI simulations crunching petabytes of genomic data to model ethical outcomes, unlocking cures for genetic diseases by cloning healthy tissues, or even climate fixes through engineered populations resilient. To extremes, skeptics argue the tech's not ready, with identity theft risks looming. But a fresh bioethics report from last month flips that with frameworks for consent in embryo cloning, proving we're gearing up for responsible leaps. Imagine eradicating hereditary illnesses by cloning disease-free lines, or boosting survival in a crowded world with tailored traits. Turning tech's double-edged sword into a bridge for progress. Counterpoints arise. X-threads fret over eugenics echoes, where the rich clone perfection, while the poor face stigma, potentially fracturing societies. But reassurance flows from international panels, showing private billions streaming in, echoing nature's hidden superpowers like diversity's strength in evolution. It's grounded. Mastering cloning could unite us in shared humanity, nodding to curiosity while safeguarding survival. We're on the cusp of this, and you'll wonder what human potentials we left unexplored. Drop in the comments, would you clone yourself for immortality's sake? Your wild theory might ignite the next ethical spark. Now, let's weave a bold what-if scenario, cinematic and awe-inspiring, where we all become clones and ethics redefine destiny. Enter Dr. Lena Voss, a trailblazing geneticist in a sleek 2050 clinic amid towering spires, her eyes fixed on holographic displays swirling with petabytes of clone data. She's on the brink. Team huddled as AI predictive models, outpacing rivals with quantum precisions, simulate a world of universal cloning, where every birth is a perfect duplicate, erasing flaws but challenging souls. Picture the vignette. Lena's fingers dance over controls. A near-miss ethical breach nearly halts the trial. But triumph surges as the first clone cohort thrives. A young woman meeting her duplicate self, their shared gaze unlocking bonds beyond blood. Tension mounts. Governments enforce clone quotas to curb overpopulation. Skeptics rally against lost diversity. Funding teeters as purists decry the end of natural wonder. Yet Lena pushes forward, driven by humanity's eternal curiosity, her own clone at her side mirroring resolve. In a jaw-dropping twist, the cloned society blooms. Diseases vanish as perfect genomes dominate. Empathy explodes in mirrored minds, fostering peace. Progress soars with identical talents, tackling crises like climate woes through unified genius. Conflicts fade as clones bridge divides. Survival thrives in a harmonious hive. It's plausible, rooted in today's trends models forecasting embryo cloning ethics, evolving from therapy to totality. Picture this, a glow-defying division, whispering secrets from unified eons, revolutionizing identity forever. Our progress tied to embracing the echo. This cloning odyssey has reshaped how I view my singular spark. It's not just mine, but a thread in humanity's tapestry of curiosity, survival, and progress. In a world teeming with copies, grappling ethics reminds us we're unique in our shared quest, connected beyond genes, capable of ethical wonders. Smash subscribe for more mind-bending dives into the impossible. Comment your wildest clone theory below, and share this with your adventure squad because the genome's calling, and who knows what identities you'll uncover next.